Hello, good evening, everyone. So let's talk about your acoustical body. So what is your acoustical body? And what is your point of view about acoustical body? And what have you bought into? All the lies that you bought into about acoustical body and acoustical vibration, will you destroy and uncreate all that?
Right and wrong, good and bad, put and pokolna, and short boys and beyond.
So all the lifetimes that this information was abused, or any lie was attached to it, and you suffered from this lie, or you were part of fabricating these lies, and everything that brings up, where you destroy and uncreate all that.
Right and wrong, good and bad, put and pokolna, and short boys and beyond.
Um, and all your points of view about that, this information, it's too early for Earth, for the beings on Earth to receive this information, or to receive this information again. So it shouldn't. We destroy and uncreate all that.
Right and wrong, good and bad, put and pokolna, and short boys and beyond.
And what if it can be easy? What if receiving this information can show up in a million ways, and you are allowed to have access to this information? And anything that doesn't allow you to access this information and utilize it, will you destroy and uncreate all that?
Right and wrong, good and bad, put and pokolna, and short boys and beyond.
So actually, what is your body? What's happening with your body? Or what is the body for you? So how many limitations do we have built into the body? Built into, I say this because anytime when you buy into someone else's points of view, you start to solidify it into your body. If you have a point of view about what is the proper way of functioning with your body, how your body should work, how your body should show up, how your body should recover. So these are points of view, and these are judgments that you build into the body when you buy into it, when you make it significant.
So how many lies? Whose lies and what lies did you buy into regarding your body? What is your body? And everything that is, would you destroy and uncreate all of that? Right and wrong, good and bad, put and pokolna, and short boys and beyond.
And the other part of it, when we buy into lies, and of course, when we function from lies, we start to create sort of things out of the lies, and then we attach the experience that we have, saying that, okay, maybe it's a lie, but I even experienced it. It's limited. I experienced it. It can become ill, and there is sickness, and there is aging. There are people dying in different diseases. It's my own experience. It cannot be a lie. But what if everyone is functioning from lies and generating a life with the bodies that is full of lies? And if you look around, you just see the experience that's based on lies. So everywhere you bought into and you still say, it's my experience, therefore it exists. So everywhere you maintain the reality based on lies, will you destroy and uncreate all that?
Right and wrong, good and bad, put and pokolna, and short boys and beyond.
So what have you made so vital, valuable, and real about the experience that you live, the experience that you see, the experience of others, that if you would destroy and uncreate, a totally different reality would be possible for you and your body? And everything of that.
Right and wrong, good and bad, put and pokolna, and short boys and beyond.
So actually, when did you give up on your body? When was the moment when you decided, okay, I can't do more, I had enough, it's aging, I'm starting to have more wrinkles, my hair is falling, or your skin is peeling, your digestive system starts to degrade, you can't eat the things that you were eating in the past, you
How
can't eat
fun
that
is it?
much, and all your muscles starts to shrink, you start to have more fat, especially on the belly, around the neck. So everywhere you bought into, and everywhere you gave up on your body, and everywhere it's based on the lies of everyone, based on the lies of what we maintain. Will you now return back to a sender with consciousness attached? Right and wrong, good and bad, put and pokolna, nations, boys and beyond. So just lower your barriers and allow and receive your body. Allow your body to be totally present with you. Let's say the body being present with you naked, naked without all the judgments, all the lies, all the points of view, all the expectations. Just allow yourself to receive your body as it is, as it truly be. And even if you heard about that, maybe there were other, say, beings from other places, from other planets, who started to implant things into this body that created limitations. And because of that, this body is so limited because, and the body is sabotaged, and you can't do anything. You are the infinite being and you have control over this. You are the one who can create the change. And when you choose something, your choice generates an acoustical vibration. And the acoustical vibration is sort of the blueprint of the physical structure that will show up. If you and when you buy into a lie, that's a choice. You express your choice through that. So anytime when you buy into a lie about your body, you choose. You choose blindly, but you still choose. And in this case, we rather use the word functioning from unconsciousness instead of choice. Because you really create limitations and you maintain the limitations in the body. But are you willing to give up on the limitations? What would it take to change this whole approach to the body? What if there is nothing wrong with the body? The only problem is the implants that we maintain, that we place into the body. And how many implants we placed into this body over lifetimes? You can say, oh, this is a brand new body. I just have it for 20, 30, 40 years. It has nothing to do with the previous bodies I had. This one is a better construct. But actually, you as an infinite being, you bring from the previous lifetimes all the different implants, all the different points of views, everything that you made significant, you bring it into the actual body. So you are an infinite being with infinite shit added to your body. Are you willing to give up adding shit to your body? So all the, everything that you made significant and you hold on to about your body that still controls your body or still limits your body, just be present with that. Just be present with all those energies, all those vibrations that are still limiting your body, that are limiting your body in this very moment. Are you willing to have access to the information of all your lifetimes? And all the decisions when you made something significant about your body that you implanted into your body. So what if this time we are not trying to destroy and uncreate all these decisions? What if there is nothing wrong with the past decisions? And instead of making ourselves wrong again for what we have done, are you willing to receive all your decisions? Even the lies that we bought into, are you willing to receive the lies? Are you willing to receive those moments when you decided, I buy into this, I agree with this? Are you willing to receive the people who were telling you these lies, whether they did it consciously or unconsciously? Just receive everything the way it is, with no points of view, with no judgments. It's not important, it's not significant, it is just what it is. They were not right, neither wrong. They just said what they said. Are you willing to receive them? And are you willing to receive you? Are you willing to receive the whole universe as it is? The whole universe that you are, the whole universe that they are, all the different universes and all the different ways we co-create with each other, all the different ways we maintain things, we maintain shit, or all the different ways we can create something greater. Are you willing to receive all of that? What would your life be like if you were receiving with no points of view? Because everything that is significant will stay connected to your body, will stay connected to your whole being and to your universe. As long as you make it significant, as long as you sort of, I believe in it, because when you believe, you make it significant. What if you don't believe, you don't make it significant, just acknowledge it? Not good, not bad. This is what it is. And from that space, you can change. So what are the things that are not working in your body that you are willing to change? And what would your life be like? And what would your body be like if you would change it? And anything that doesn't allow it, will you destroy and uncreate for that? Right and wrong, good and bad, put and poco, and I short boys and beyond. You know, in Access, there is this thing called the 13. It is like changing tracks. If something goes in the direction for a long time that doesn't really work, then just drop a 13 to change tracks in that topic, in that area of life. And change is always something greater. When something shows up as less, it's not change, it's bastardization. Bastardization means limiting the possibilities. So let's drop a 13 about the bodies, about maintaining the implants, creating implants, and buying into lies about the bodies. And when we do this, just allow yourself to connect to all the different types of bodies, not just on Earth, not just the human or humanoid bodies, but animal bodies, the plants, all the insects, and outside of Earth. If there are any living creatures anywhere else in the big universe, allow yourself to connect to their bodies as well. What contribution can we be? to all the bodies in the universe. What evolution, what greater growth is possible for all of these bodies? All right. So all the lies we bought into, and we still maintain about bodies. Let's change tracks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 13, 13.
Wow. So what else is possible now? And what else is really possible beyond this reality with bodies? And what if body is not a limitation, but a gift? What would it take to have as a gift? And start to create with your body. And actually, are you willing to let your body to change with you? Because your body would like to change as well, not just you or being, as your being is changing, your body would like to change as well. So are you willing to let the change with your body?
Oh, actually, are you willing to change?
Oh, yeah.
Because we always buy into, oh, last weekend I was so strong, I was so healthy. I want that. I stick into that. Or when I was 5 years old, I was so happy and funny and joyful. I want that. Are you willing to be the constant change? It's not about not looking backward. It's not about not knowing what's right for you, what works for you.
But always go beyond. Because if you say, no, it's all right, no, it's good, I'm okay.
This is what I want and not more.
You just stop creating. You just kill your creation. So what if you are always going beyond and beyond and create more and greater? Because when you create more and greater for yourself, that's a great contribution for everyone else as well, and for the whole universe.
And there is this thing when we make ourselves wrong for asking for something bigger because I'm greedy. It's not allowed. It's not allowed to have more. It's not allowed to ask for greater because that's greed. And I shouldn't do that.
It's selfish.
Yeah.
I'm a bad person.
You should be equal to everyone else and not asking for more because that's just bad. But actually the nature of the infinite being is the continuous expansion and change. If you try to be gray and little and tiny and equal to everyone, you just kill the nature of you. You just try to avoid or reject the true nature of the infinite being. And on the other side, you want to be an infinite being, but you are just be that. Allow yourself to be the constant change and expansion that you truly be.
So every time when you bought into that lie to ask for greater and bigger, it's selfishness and greedy. Would you destroy and uncreate all of that and return back to the sender?
Right and wrong, good and bad, put and pokol, natural sports and beyond. So what if your body can change? And actually, your body has to change. You cannot solidify your body because from the moment you try to solidify your body or anything in your body, it just kills the body. It stops the energy to flow. So what would it take to keep the energy flowing? Would you allow your body to really function from the space of the infinite being that you are? Would you allow your body to be the embodiment of the infinite being you are? So what would your body be like if it would have all the capacities of the infinite being that you are? How would it show up? What's your awareness? And all your doubts and fears that comes up, will you destroy and uncreate and return back to the sender?
Right and wrong, good and bad, put and pokol, and short sports and beyond. Do you have any questions?
Yes, there is a lady that is asking about making massage using the sexual energy.
Yes.
Wow, it's good.
Sí, es bueno, dice la pregunta.
So what is the
What
question?
is the question?
If you can use the sexual energy when you're making massage.
All right. So the first question is, what do you call as sexual energy?
And what would you like to do that, you know, with massage and sexual energy?
There is one thing like sexualness. So it has nothing to do with sex, or not much to do with sex. But sexualness is a generative energy that you can find everywhere. Like when you walk outside in the nature and you enjoy the beauty of the nature and your whole body is just sort of like, wow, so amazing. It feels so good.
Or when you eat a food, you know, and it's so orgasmic. You have a bite and your whole body is just, oh my gosh.
That's what I was waiting for. And it can be anything in life that holds that generative energy, that's healing, nurturing, kind and caring to your body. So it can be just walking on the beach, or having a sun bath, or driving a car, a sports car,
or a nice touch, or anything. And like what is nurturing to yourself, to your body.
So if this is what you mean by adding the sexual energy to the massage, yeah. If you are talking about happy ending, that's a different story.
That's a different story.
Cool. Thank you for your question. Actually, what would your body be like, and what would your whole life be like if you would allow yourself to receive the sexualness, which is everywhere?
And start with your sexualness. Start with yourself. What if you start to receive yourself first? Everything who you are. Everything who don't know yet who you are, but you are.
There's another question.
Yes.
There's a lady that she's asking, Luciana, universe, show me how is my, no? The human body.
What? Sorry.
A human body.
A humanoid body.
Humanoid body.
So she's asking the universe to show her the humanoid body, right? Okay, that's not a question. It's okay. Yeah.
There is one here.
Yes, Fabio.
What does Access say about the panic syndrome?
About the what? The
person is asking, what does Access say about the panic syndrome?
Panic syndrome.
Yeah.
What is a panic syndrome for you? That's the first question. Like, what brings up the panic for you?
And actually, who does this belong to? Is it really yours? Or are you aware of someone else or something else's reality? Yeah.
So there are so many symptoms, and the combination of symptoms, let's say there are 2 or 3 symptoms together, then the doctors call it a syndrome. So a syndrome is a combination of symptoms. And in order to somehow identify or justify something, they give a name when the same symptoms show up together again. So anytime when certain symptoms are together, they can call it the same way. It makes it easier for them to give you a, like a cooking recipe. If this happens, you do that. What if you would function from question? Whatever is that symptom you have or your clients have, you need to function from question, because when there is a definition to something, a definition is always a solidified reality. It has no space and you cannot change, because definition already has itself, it already define the outcome of possibilities. But obviously you don't like the outcome of the possibilities and you are aware of something greater available. And actually the acoustical vibration is a space of infinite possibilities. So let's say the acoustical vibration of money is the infinite possibilities about money, how money can show up, and in which many ways you can receive and generate money. Ways that never even existed. Or the acoustical vibration of relationship is also all the infinite possibilities of relationship and the combinations of possibilities of relationship. Anything that you can choose. It's not you can choose because someone allows you, but it's you can choose anything that you desire to choose. And it's not something airy-fairy that, okay, I choose, and then nothing happens. When you choose, the whole universe starts to align to it and starts to bring it into your life. Of course, it's not just about, okay, I choose it, and then you sit in the corner for the rest of your life, waiting for that to show up. But you need to follow the energy of what's required for that to show up. So what else is possible if you allow your body to embody the acoustical vibration? The infinite possibilities. Because that's the nature of you infinite beings. That's your nature.
And your body starts to be so vibrant and live again. It's just, wow, I'm going to change the world because I've got energy. Yeah.
When you feel you don't have energy, simply what happens, you just solidified everything in your life. Energy doesn't flow anymore. When you are a child, you have your barriers down, and every moment you are just with open eyes in all directions. What is that? What can happen now? I'm excited. What is there? You are questioned 24/7. You are the question in 24/7. You are willing to change. You are willing to expand. You are just that. And you don't have a point of view that, oh, later on, I will stop this. You think, oh, it's just more and more and more. And then they start to tell you the lie that you can't do this, you are not right, but when you will be at a certain age, when you will be an adult, you will know everything. Now I cannot tell you because you are too young or too stupid. That's what they want to say. But when you will get that old, you will know everything. When you know everything, you are not willing to receive anything. Because, oh, I know it. I don't care. I know everything. You can't tell me anything new. And you are not willing to see the whole world from the space of question. because you already know things, or you can say, if I don't know, I just read the book and then I will know.
So everything that brings up, will you destroy and uncreate all of that?
Right and wrong, good and bad, podem, poko, online, short, boys and beyond. From the moment you are not in question, the whole world is boring shit. Everything is just boring and shit because you think already know it. And obviously what you know about the world is just shit. It's boring, really. Anywhere you look, you already know everything. If you look around, is there anything that you like in this world? There are not many things you can like in this world because most of the people are not functioning from question. So you will look around and you see the aging, you see the problems with the money, you see the fucked up realities, the fucked up relationships, the dying, the sicknesses. Oh, I know this shit. This is what this is what I should look for. No, it's not fun, of course. But that's your experience. And it's not fun, of course, because these people are not functioning from question. Are you willing to function from question again? You know, if you born today, imagine that you are so lucky because we say many times, I want to be a baby again and restart this life with what I know today. I tell you something better.
You can do it right now.
You start your life today with what you know today. What would you change? If you would know everything that you know today, obviously you know everything what you know today, right? And you start your life today. You start your life with your body.
You start to create a greater possibility for yourself.
So it's like unlearning what you know, like get rid of the shit that you think that you bought into as true and start to function from the question. If you know nothing else, just asking a question, what would you create with your body? What would you create with your being? What would you create with your relationship? What would you create with your finances? If you knew nothing, just asking a question, what would you create? How would you create your life?
Yeah, if you don't function from your past, from the reference points, from the definitions, what would you choose? What would you create in your life? What would you do? And everything that brings up, would you destroy and uncreate all of that? Right and wrong, good and bad, podem, poko, online, shorts, boys and beyond. What else is really possible beyond this reality? And you know, who am I without my stories? That's a really cool question still. Who am I without my past? If I don't function from my past, what happened so far, and
if you don't
any
function
conclusions
from what you have learned,
yeah,
and what was your experience,
who are you and what are you willing to create?
Because your experience and your solidified past, what you learned, what you bought into, and the lies that you bought into, I wouldn't say the information, but the lies, what you've learned, if you had none of that, because all these things are just not allowing you to change. It doesn't allow you to choose. It's a dead-end road. Anywhere you look, you run into the thick concrete wall of lies. The things that you learned in school, the things that you learned from your family, the things that you experience and you bought into as a reality.
Or your conclusions as well, and the definitions. What is life for you? All the definitions about life, will you destroy and uncreate all of that? Right and wrong, good and bad, podem, poko, online, shorts, boys and beyond. How should it look like, life? There is a pattern what we follow. You know, we born, go to the kindergarten, go to the school, after university, go to work, get married, have kids, have a house, have a car, get retired, die. So this is a pattern we follow.
For how many lifetimes?
And
the environment is changing. So instead of living in the forest, now we live in the
house.
city, in the house.
Yeah.
but you still have the same stupid friends, that you still have the same stupid family, you still have the same stupid leaders around you.
And all of judgments, lies. What do you really want? What do you really desire in your life? What life would you like to create? What is exciting for you, really?
And just to clear it, it's not, so it's exciting because it comes from the nature of you. It comes from expansion. That's why it's exciting.
When something is boring, just ask the question, what is it?
What's
do you
the
really
lie I
want to
bought
do
into?
this? Yeah. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poco, financial boys and beyond. Yeah.
So if you could start your life today, are you choosing to start your life today? Start the life you always wanted. So in the last 20 or 30 years, or 40, since you are not a child anymore, and since you decided you know everything, will you destroy and uncreate all that?
Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poco, financial boys and beyond.
And so you just woke up today, and now you can do what you want. This is the life that you were waiting for when you were a child, when everyone told you that when you will be an adult, then you can do this. Now you are an adult,
yeah.
and you can do anything. You can do not just what they told you that you can do, but you can do anything. You are an infinite being. It's even better than being an adult. Because an adult is really fucked up. An adult has to go to work. An adult has responsibilities and has a lot of shit attached to it. It's not fun to be an adult in this reality. Are you willing to go beyond this reality? It's not fun to have a body at the age of 40, 50, because from that point, it's just going downwards. None of this is fun in this reality because the reality is full of lies, and we maintain it. Are you willing to live a life that you always wanted to live? Are you willing to create that life and be that you know who you are?
And go even beyond and create more.
It's exciting because you know something more available, something more possible. And just be present with the excitement, and it will show what is that. It will show you, it will reveal you that you already know. You will have more clarity about it. What the hell is that? Just follow the excitement, your true nature of the expansion and change, and allow your body to have that. And everything that brings up, will you destroy and uncreate?
Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poco, and short boys and beyond.
And everywhere you think, oh, it's night, okay, I will go to sleep, and then tomorrow morning I start.
What if you don't have to wait until morning?
And you can do it right now.
And during sleeping as well. When did you buy into, when you are going to sleep, you have to switch off and not creating anything? What if you can do that?
Are you willing to be present with your body and your whole being, day and night? And everything that doesn't allow it, will you destroy and uncreate and return back to the sender?
Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poco, and short boys and beyond. What else is really possible now?
And what more can show up if you choose to be the infinite being that you truly be, 24/7?
No matter what.
Even when you meet with your parents, or with your friends, or with your colleagues, or with a tax officer. Are you willing to be an infinite being 24/7 with each and every situation in your life?
Yeah. And can you receive this space, what we just created right now?
And what if there is always more?
Yeah, and you can go beyond always.
It's amazing, it's beautiful. Acknowledge that you can go beyond.
And you created this. Can you acknowledge how potent you are, how big, how great creator you are, creator?
Someone asked me once,
Hello.
what
Hello.
is this space? Like how you created this space. The space is your nature. The space is something that you create. It's always with you if you allow it to be. It's part of you. It's the nature of you. Yeah, sorry.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Please.
I don't know if it's a question or a conclusion, but what if you don't have a clue what you truly want?
So, then what?
What question? What
So,
awareness?
so,
Am I missing? Am I missing something?
so what
I
do you
don't
do
know.
on a daily basis?
I'm a lot.
What? Sorry?
I'm a lot of things. I'm a lot of things.
You
in
do a lot of
daily-
things on a daily basis, right?
Is
Yeah.
it exciting for you?
What's exciting for
Is
me?
it fun? Is it fun, ease to do that?
Facilitate people. Like, I don't know. It's easy. It's easy. It's fun.
So,
But it's not just that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
so one thing is that if you could do anything, you know, we live a life for a long time where when everyone tells us what you should do, and if you do it, then your life will be good. So we buy into it, and then we just simply forgot about what the hell we really wanted. I know everyone wanted to be an astronaut or a policeman or a doctor or a nurse. Rather to be a doctor, and then you can have sex with all the nurses. I mean, all this beauty of life. But if you again can have the freedom to choose anything, what would you choose? Are you a nurse?
I don't know. I choose everything. I don't know.
It doesn't really matter, and doesn't have to be one thing.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
If
You can choose as many as you wish, and you can create as much as you wish.
What would be fun for you
one.
now?
What would be fun for me now?
Yeah.
And every day can be different.
Every minute can be different. What if you don't have to stick to one thing?
Yeah, when did you buy into when your parents and teachers told you you have to choose one thing and be a master of that thing? What if it's not true? What if you can choose more things and you can be really good with that things?
Like you can go as far as you wish with each thing that you choose. Because
I can just choose a lot of things just because I can choose.
Yes, exactly. So when can you acknowledge how great creator you are, and you can create anything you desire each and every day different? What is fun and exciting for you? It doesn't have to be really one thing.
And of course you have the idea that it cannot be different every day.
How can I have money from this?
Yeah. Based on the actual reality, you can't see that, so just put into the rubbish bin all your definitions of, because you already have a point of view, it cannot happen based on this reality. But you are an infinite being and you create your own reality. That's the secret. You create your own reality. When you function from other people's reality, it means you maintain the shit. And you only start to, when you start to function as an infinite being, you start to create your own reality. It doesn't have to match anyone else's reality. And still at the same time, you can still be aware of other people's realities, so you will know what they require or what and how it will generate money.
Okay. Okay.
But,
okay.
but instead of trying to figure out how it generates money, I really
Oh.
want to have fun.
Okay. Yeah. That's what I like to do, and that's how I create things. Having fun. But sometimes I get me wrong about this.
Who does this belong to?
Yeah.
Who does this belong to? Return to center?
Yeah?
Yeah.
And talk. Okay.
Put and poke and on.
How can it be easier?
Yeah.
Please. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. It was an amazing question.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Cool. Is there an other question, maybe?
There is Alexandra is asking, in the acoustic class, we have tools so we can heal our bodies. And what about the tiredness of my body? I keep returning to sender, but it keeps coming back. It doesn't go away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Cool. So I think there are more tools than just returning back to the sender or pod and poke everything. And one of the things that we were just talking about, that, you know, if you are not you, if you are not functioning from the space of the infinite being that you are, then you just simply solidify everything into your body, and it stops the energy flows of the body, and it makes the body tired. Anytime when you sort of not choosing what works for you, you always sort of like destroy yourself, destroy your body. And just another question, how much of this tiredness of the body belongs to a past life experience or something to another dimension?
Or how much does it belong to Mother Earth? Mother Earth would like some contribution from you, or entities. Sometimes return back to the sender is not works and not enough. You need to ask more questions if it's coming back.
So, yes, so one part of the class is about healing others and healing yourself or changing the body. But the big part of the class is about being the infinite being that you truly be.
In a daily basis, how can you be the infinite being in the daily life? Because we can be an infinite being in the class and in the, you know, meditative state.
So we can talk about it like philosophically, that this is an infinite being. And then you go home and fuck, I have to go to work. I have a wife, I have a husband, I have kids, I have to cook, I have to take out the rubbish bin.
Yeah.
Fuck, I have a daily life. What should I do with this shit? Yeah. But what if you could use this in your daily life, and how you are an infinite being with all the shit around you in your daily life?
During cooking, during, you know, be with your family and this.
Be with the people that you hate and being with the people that you like.
Yeah.
Or being with people who hate you. How you are an infinite being on a daily basis, and how you create a totally different life.
How can you change
as an infinite being?
Your life? Yeah. Yeah, and also there are now 3 body processes, because we got a new one.
About that you can run on yourself or on your clients to change, allow them to change and allow their bodies to change and invocate different reality.
These are special body processes, not in the 3-day body class manual, and nowhere else. Yeah. And actually, they are really great body processes, and the new body process is just so powerful and much more effective, and help your body to change, allow to change.
Without making it significant.
Yeah, without making, exactly. Pod and poke.
And yeah.
Yeah.
And there is that part of indefinite living, which is about the body. It has the capacity to live indefinitely.
As long as you choose.
So what do you choose?
We do lots of exercises during the class. Yeah, we work with the acoustical wavelength, how to deal with that or how to use it in your daily life.
In different areas of life.
Yeah, not just with your body, but other areas as well. Also engaging the elementals, working with the elementals, doing exercise with that. And yeah.
And then there is the miraculous healing process.
Yeah.
That we will experience, demonstrate, and then people can practice on each other during the class. So it's nothing special. It's a daily routine for an infinite being. If you choose, what do you choose?
What else is possible beyond this reality? Are you willing to create, start to create beyond this reality? What would your life be like, and what would the world be like if you start to create beyond this reality? What can you create? What can you choose beyond this reality? Really, we just have no idea what is there, but it's so much possibilities. So much possibilities there.
And actually you are excited because you are aware of a different possibility. Yeah. Because you sense that it's shit what's here. There is some big shit, big time shit here. And there is something totally different possible for you that you know that it's possible and you can choose it.
So is it the time now to start to choose it and start to create?
What will it take to actualize the life that you truly desire with total ease?
Yeah. And the good news, we are going to Brazil, Sao Paulo in October to hold this class. Very exciting.
When is that?
Fabio, could you help? 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, something like that. That weekend in October.
Yeah. Good question. My mind is not here right now, so I'm not sure what the date exactly is. But we're going to post them so people will be aware.
I check it quickly. So it will be on the 4th, 5th, and 6th of October. That's a Friday evening, Saturday, and Sunday full day.
Noite, sábado e domingo, dia inteiro.
Yeah.
Cool.
I have another question here.
Yes, please.
Someone asked here, I have a question to them. It's difficult for me to allow my sexualness to flow. What could I choose to change it?
So, what does it mean, your sexualness to flow? Like, it's not easy to have sex or enjoy sex, or it's totally different? It's about the generative energy of sexualness. I just need more information.
She said both.
Both? Okay.
Cool.
Che mais è passivio?
All right. Cool. So maybe you are the only one who has problem with this.
Yeah, I think so.
So the others just
don't listen.
Yeah. So just lower your barriers now. Please, you and everyone else who is not listening. And expand out in all directions of the universe with your being. So not with the body, you are not a balloon. Just with your being, expand out. And as you expand, include your body and everything in this expanded space. So you go beyond the Earth, you go beyond the solar system, you go beyond the galaxies, you go beyond the whole universe, all the stars and planets and everything in the universe. And just keep going beyond in all directions and keep expanding and receive everything in this expanded space. So everything that you made significant, vital, valuable, and real about sexualness and your sexualness, and all the definitions of that, now just ask for that to be present in this expanded space. So actually we are just, are you willing to look at all the lies you bought into, or all the lies you fabricated, or all the lies that you maintain beyond all the times, all lifetimes? So just be present with all of these. It doesn't really matter if you don't remember all of them. Just be present with the energy of all the lies and limitations about sexualness and your sexualness. All the times when you were made wrong for being sexual, or sexually active, or too active. And they said,
or too sexy.
And all the lifetimes when you were, so when you were made wrong for being too active sexually, and all the lifetimes when someone else was sexually abusive with you, and all the decisions that you made because of that. So will you now destroy and uncreate all of it? Right and wrong, good and bad, for them, for nice shorts, boys and beyond. So just allow your whole universe to rearrange itself. How would your universe rearrange itself if no limitations about sexualness were there anymore? What new spaces and avenues would open up for you if you had no limitations about your sexualness? And all the promises and secret promises that you ever did about sexualness that doesn't allow you to change this, or doesn't allow you to have an awareness, or anything that is keep sabotaging you. Will you revoke, recant, rescind, reclaim, renounce, denounce for all eternity? Right and wrong, good and bad, for them, for all nations, boys and beyond. And now, so stay present with your body and all the different layers of your body and everything that your body is. And not just the sexualness, not just the generative energy of your body, but everything that your body is. Now turn it on. And not just turn it on, but turn it up. So increase the intensity. So for example, if you ask the question from your body, like, Truth, what's the percentage of intensity that your body is functioning now? Is it more than 50% or less than 50%? Truth. So just increase the intensity of your body to 50%. Each and every cells, tissues, muscles, bones, organs, everything that your body is, all the energies, all the different layers of your body, just turn up to 50% at least. Allow your whole body to function from 50% energy. Each and every part of your body. And now go further, go beyond that. So what would your body and your whole life be like if your whole body would function from the 100% intensity? So just turn up your body to 100%. Hey body, now you are allowed to function from 100%. Everything is functioning, everything is working to 100%. And here comes the trick. What did you buy into? What is 100%? Whose 100% is this? That's your grandma's 100% at age 70? Or that's someone's 100% who's having many sicknesses and difficulties? So 100% is just a judgment. So what's the level of intensity that actually works for you? And what if you are the one who can choose the level of intensity you desire in your body in each and every moment? You can turn it up, turn it down as you wish. Like you can have erection 24/7 if you wish, or orgasm, whichever you wish.
What do you choose?
Will you allow yourself to have control? Will you allow yourself to be the master? Not someone else, not something else, not the situation, but you. To have clarity about what's going on and what creates more. And everything that brings up, will you destroy and uncreate?
Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and pokol, 9 shirts, boys and beyond. What else is really possible now with your body? Really? Now, what if you don't have to switch off your body anymore? What do you choose?
And how do you feel now? Other than you had some pleasure and orgasm, but or including that. What if you are allowed to have fun? What if you are allowed to live your life? Finally, to live your life. The life that you desire, not someone else tells you. The life that you desire to live. Cool.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for joining us tonight.
Thank you for the translation, Fabio and Fernanda. Thank you so much.
Thank you for all the translators.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a
Beautiful
wonderful
class.
day. See you soon. See you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
See you.
See you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.